beautiful thinkers, Temi here, Temi. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time. So I am going to be doing like a get ready with me style video, just talking about some things, just rambling about things up here, and then I'll be using this palette for the first time actually in this video. So stay tuned and we'll get into it. Bye. All right guys, so I'm coming today with a bare face. So I just wanted to show you guys. My son chooses to talk the moment he sees me start talking. He was quiet the entire time before I started recording, but once I started talking, never fail, never. Anyway, so I'm using some new skincare. This Physiciansformula Skin Booster Vitamin Shot. It doesn't have a strong scent though. So how are you guys doing? It's one of those Saturdays where I don't have to go to practice, so I have time to knock out a bunch of recording. So that's what we're doing today. Okay, so my eye cream, I got this Tatcha Silk Peony eye cream. It's supposed to help with like fine lines and help moisturize your under eye. And I have dry under eye, and I don't know if you guys can tell, I have like those little lines right there. So I'm hoping this will do something for me. So this is what I'm going to be using the entire, I'm going to give it a month, the entire month of August, to see if I'll see a difference. It's a melting eye cream for all skin types. We'll see. And that's what I'll be using under my makeup as well as my eye primer, under eye primer, because I don't do makeup without an under eye primer or under eye cream. If I don't, my under eye always look like creepy and dry throughout the day, so I never go without. So anyway, I just want to do a get ready with me style video and just talk about some things that has been on my mind, you know. I'm gonna try and keep this video short. I'm gonna try. I don't know how much I'm gonna succeed. We might have to speed through some things, cut some things out. So my moisturizer is just Aveeno. Nothing special. I've been using that for a while. It has SPF 30. But as you guys can see, it has a white cast. So, but it does go away because I use it on its own without makeup. So that white cast doesn't remain. Let's use my Tatcha primer, the Silk Canvas. You should use that. Since I have it, let's stay consistent. The thing I notice about this primer is, honestly, I think it helps my makeup go on smooth, and my face does look like smooth with makeup on when I use this primer, but it doesn't do anything for like oil, like keeping oil away from my skin or anything like that. So I don't know. I feel like I don't feel like it's worth the price. I think it's like, is this 59 or something crazy like that? It's very expensive. I don't know. I have the my NYX, what is it called, NYX Angel Veil, and I love that, and that's only what, $14.99 or something like that. I'd rather use that than spend the money to keep buying this Tatcha. I'm gonna use this Rimmel Stay Matte spray just to kind of help a little bit with my oils. I used to wonder if setting spray actually does anything. Okay, the one that I know does something is the Scandinavia one, because every time I use it on any of my clients, they always tell me that their makeup stayed on and looked fresh. So I know that one works. And I used that one on my wedding day too, and my makeup looked pretty good the entire time. But these other ones that I've been using, I haven't like really paid attention to like what they do. So I was saying that I actually paid attention to the Grwm this time around, and I did notice a difference. I noticed that my foundation, the way that it wore, it didn't wear off as crazy looking when I used that primer, that setting spray, you know. And I think it even helped with my oils. My oils didn't like come through as quick, so that was a good thing. So I guess that particular setting spray is working. I'm gonna start paying attention to my setting sprays now, just so I can figure out the ones that I actually like that is working and the one that is just water on my face. This is Almay. I might not put this in the video because, guys, doing my brows takes me forever, so I might not put this in the video. We'll see. Oh Jesus, you will not believe what my son did. He got a hold of my little remote and he was pressing it in the video kept stopping, and I'm just hearing click, 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 click. I'm like, what is going on? I look at his hand and he's pressing, he's playing with the remote. Oh Lord, I don't know how much I was saying that the camera didn't catch. I used the pencil, the Almay pencil on front, and then I'm using the Benefit brow pomade on the end. 20 hours later, I'm finally done. I don't think I'm gonna carve out the top. No, I think that's fine. Alright, so the palette I'm actually playing with today is the box of crayons from the Crayonscase. I'm excited. I was gonna use my P. Louise base, but you know what? I'm just gonna use concealer to do my eyes. But before that, I'm gonna use my matte Physiciansformula eye primer, just so I don't have that much, because I have oily eyelid, so I don't want my shadow to crease. You guys are just gonna have to bear with me. You're going to be hearing my son throughout the video. That's just how it is. He has a brush. He wants to paint his face. He wants to do makeup. Now that my eyes are primed, I'm just gonna go in with that concealer. Just the concealer I used to craft my brows. Just kind of give me a kind of concealed muted eyelid, and also so that the eyeshadow can have some place to grab onto. So I always start my looks with my eyes. That's just that's what's comfortable for me. I'm gonna go with the shade brown. Mine is a bit crumbled, but I'm just gonna start with that shade to work as a transition. Guys, I've been doing YouTube for a little less than a year, right? I started last year, I believe, November, beginning of November, either end of October or beginning of November. That's when I started, and I have learned so much just in that short time about doing YouTube, so much about the beauty community in general, and just YouTube in general. And something, so I've been watching YouTube for years, right? I've been watching YouTube for years, but I wasn't really like participant in the sense that I was like commenting and having discussions. No, I would watch videos that interest me, because I was interested in, you know, whether it's product reviews or makeup tutorials or anything I find entertaining anyway. But it's rare that I would comment. But when I started YouTube, I'm like, you know what, let me kind of start immersing myself more into the YouTube community and beauty community, not just YouTube, and just start having conversations with people. And human beings just make you go sometimes. Because I don't get why people can just get along. Why is that so difficult? Why must we always be at each other's throats? That's so annoying. Like, anyway, I don't know what I want to do. You know what? I think I want to do I want to do something purple? I always do something purple. Ooh, you know what? I've never used, let me do something green. I want to use this lime green and this green. And then maybe we can throw in some plum. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to do the green. This eyeshadow palette has just basic names, you know, green, yellow, things like that. I'm going to take the green color and I'm going to put that in my, I'm going to build that in my crease. Oh, this brush is wet. I think it has been in my son's mouth. We go use it like that. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, so yeah, I've noticed that people are always in each other's throat, and I don't know if it's because the beauty community is dominated with women, but at the same time, like, I don't want to feed into that stereotype that women are catty and petty, because trust me, I know men that are very catty and very petty. So I don't want to feed into that stereotype, but at the same time, there's a lot of pettiness and cattiness in the beauty community. And it's like everybody wants everybody to think like them. I don't like when everybody feels like we all must agree, we all must think alike for us to get along. Or for us to even, not even get along, for us to live peacefully with each other, that we all must think exactly the same way. I mean, that's ridiculous. Can you imagine how boring such a life would be, that everybody thinks exactly the same way? So that really gets me. And anytime there's a discussion, I have no issue with discussion. In fact, I love discussions. I love even arguments. You share your perspective, I share my perspective. Let's see if we can meet somewhere in the middle, you know. And if we can't meet somewhere in the middle, we'll agree to disagree. But we can both leave that conversation feeling like everyone was heard. Nobody's humanity was like degraded or defamed just because we disagree. So that really gets me whenever I see conversations online in the beauty community and about things that are so silly, as silly as makeup, and you're going at each other's throats like, no, your life depended on it. Like calm down, chill now. It's just makeup after all. You should be fine with being like, well, we don't agree, but that's fine. We can move forward. We can still respect each other's, you know, humanity, and not like act like you are suddenly no longer a human being just because we disagree about something as trivial as makeup. That really gets me. Anyway, I'm just blending the edges of that green. So guys, I'm back. I had to breastfeed, put Annie to sleep, eat, and then we're back. Hopefully he sleeps through the rest of this video. So I got that green lay down, and let's continue. I'm gonna put that deep plum. I'm gonna put that deep plum in the crease as well, because I think I want to do a cut crease. So I'm just gonna pack it on the outside, outer V, and then into the crease as well. So another thing that I've learned, right, since starting this YouTube channel is I underestimated how hard doing YouTube is. Yo, I mean, it's not like I thought it was like easy, you know, but I wasn't fully aware and fully prepared for how intense and how much work it takes to have a YouTube channel and even a social media, any kind of, even Instagram. Like, ooh, guys, just uploading, filming and uploading, no, just filming alone. Yo, I've been trying to film for over an hour now. Especially having my little boy. Man, talk about struggle. Because he wants mommy to play with him, feed him, you know, do all this stuff. And I'm like, but I gotta film, or I gotta edit, or whatever. Even responding to like messages on Instagram. This boy would take the phone from me or smack the phone away, and I will have to put the phone aside, like, okay, fine, we'll do that later. Or sometimes I'll be like, Annie, just let me finish this, okay? And I'll put the phone down. I've been negotiating with a 16-month-old. We've been negotiating. And then all the technical problems, oh, jeez. Guys, if I tell you how many times I've tried to upload on YouTube, and it would come back and be like, error. I'm like, are you serious? Then I'll try it again. Error. Oh, Jesus. And if you guys are thinking about doing a YouTube channel, man, like, just know that it's not easy. Oh. It's not easy at all. Like, I've had to like learn a lot of technical skills in the video department, and I'm actually glad that I got to learn all that process, because believe it or not, I actually enjoy, I'm the kind of person that I like a challenge, right? So if something proves difficult for me, that makes me want to continue doing it so that I can figure it out. That's just how I am. So it was a good challenge for me, and I'm still kind of learning. You know, I use, I do everything on my phone pretty much. I record on my phone, I edit on my phone, I use KineMaster to edit. I do all that on my phone. So I'm constantly on my phone. There's one time I injured my wrist. And then twice now, I've been feeling some weird pain in my wrist again. And I would have to like, okay, I need to get off my phone for a while, and then I'll be fine. And then, you know, because I'm so much on my phone, my wrist is always like, okay, Temi, slow down. The Lagirl concealer to cut the crease. Uploading, you get error, and then you gotta do the what's it called? You gotta do the thumbnail. I use Canva for my thumbnail, right? So you gotta do the thumbnail, and sometimes I forget to like take a picture for the thumbnail. So I had to like go through the video and find a good part of the video that I can screenshot. Yo, like, it's not easy, oh, seriously. Then once you have uploaded it, then the next step is making sure that people actually see your video. Guys, oh Lord, yo, the amount of share that I share my video, and I'm the kind of person that I don't like to force myself on people. And, you know, I like people to just naturally gravitate towards me, and let's gravitate towards each other. So that's proving very difficult, because if you don't promote your video, nobody is going to see it because you're new. So you gotta like share it on Facebook. Maybe you are in a few groups, you gotta share it to those groups, and a lot of those groups have like, they have what's it called, self-promotion. There are self-promotion rules where you cannot even post your videos. So you got to kind of like do it in a very natural kind of you can't force it basically. Like some of those groups, you can't just flat out share your videos, or for example, some of them will allow you share it a particular day. So one of the groups I'm in, you can share all your social medias on what's it called, on Fridays, right? Some of them, they don't mind you sharing it. They just ask that you don't spam, which makes sense. I mean, you shouldn't join a group just for the purpose of sharing your videos. I mean, if you are not interacting with people in that group, chances are you're not going to interact with them on your channel. Okay. So then you share your video, you hope that people watch it and they like it. It's a lot. Like it's a whole lot. And at some point in time, I was getting a bit discouraged because I'm like, nobody's watching my video. Oh, why? I was getting discouraged and I was so obsessed. I'm taking the color lime green. I'm gonna pack that on the lid. Let's hope that works out. These shadows are very powdery. This lime green does not want to show up. It doesn't want to come to the party. Anyway, I'm gonna keep packing it up. So yeah, at some point in time, I was kind of discouraged. I'm like, nobody's watching my video, blah, blah, blah. You know, I was a bit down. And I was so obsessed with like checking my growth. And, you know, I'd be checking every day. Oh, on all my social media. Oh, how many subscribers have I gained? Oh, how many Instagram followers have I gained? Blah, blah, blah. And I was checking that. I don't know. This is not working. Let's try the baby blue on top of this. Let's see. So anyway, I was getting discouraged, right? And I just decided that, you know what? I love doing this. I actually enjoy filming videos and sharing with you guys content that I feel like you guys might enjoy. I love talking, having discussions with people. I really enjoy that. I like kind of seeing into people's minds and seeing what they are thinking, why they are thinking what they are thinking. And I feel like this YouTube channel is a way that I can reach a larger audience and just kind of get to know people, you know. So I love the makeup. Like, I get really excited about makeup anytime I create something and the finished look. I'm like, ooh, I get really excited about that. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna focus on it, just enjoying it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna focus on enjoying it, and I'm gonna continue to do it. I'm gonna be consistent. Yes, I'm gonna pay attention to my growth as much as I'm able to, but I'm not gonna obsess over it anymore. So that's where I'm at now. I'm not obsessing over my growth. Yes, I'm paying attention to it to see what I can do differently to grow, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm just let what's gonna happen naturally. You know, I'm connecting with good people. I've actually connected with a few pretty cool people online. You know, so I'm connecting with good people, you know. But it's hard work. So it's really, really hard work. So if you are someone that wants to do YouTube, just know that you're gonna do some work, man. You're gonna do some serious work. I don't know. I don't like how this is looking. And even the shimmers are not very, they're not shimmying as much as I want it to. And I don't think, you know, we're just gonna use it like that. This palette is not impressing me, sure. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna put violet on my outer eye. It is what it is. I'm gonna continue doing what I enjoy doing, hoping that I connect with good people, you know. And then if I grow to the point where I want to be in the future, glory be to God. If I don't, well, glory be to God too. But I guess God don't want me to do this then. White on the inside. I mean, the colors, yeah, I see the colors, but they're not like packing a punch, you know? I'm a bit disappointed in that. But I want a colorful palette that will be effortless. You know, it's too much. It's too cumbersome. Too much. Nah, I don't like it. We use wing liner to spruce it up. What do you guys think? The shadows are dry, they're not creamy, and then the pigment, you have to like build it up. I'm gonna use it for the entire month of August. You know, I'm gonna finesse with a bunch of colors. And then I was really expecting it to be like to really pack a punch, but it's not. What will you do, right? So I'm gonna just go in with my liquid liner. This is Ciate London Fierce Flicks. I think my eyeliners are dry. I think I need a new set. That was difficult to achieve. It was really hard to like get the wing and the color to stay. And that pen, that Ciate London does not. It was very easy at one point in time, so I think it's drying up. All right, that's the finished eye look, guys. Let's go in with my foundation. I'm gonna be using my Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation in Clove. Wait, yeah, 28 Clove. So what are we saying? So anyway, like I said, I've decided I'm just gonna chill, do videos, share it, you know, and just hope that the right people find me. And that, because what I want to do is I want to start a conversation around beauty, but beyond beauty, around makeup. You know, let's use our love for makeup to kind of gather together and talk about different things, you know, talk about life, because makeup is something that we do to make ourselves feel good. Forget what anybody says. Yes, makeup is art, but it's a way that we express ourselves. But if it didn't make us feel good, we would not be doing it. It makes us feel good. So we should continue doing things that make us feel good, but we should also understand that that's not the entire world. You know, just feeling good is not the entire world. There are serious issues that we should talk about, you know, things that we should address, you know. People are going through stuff in life, man, and however we can help each other just live this life more fruitfully and more successfully, I'm all for it. So I'm hoping that the right people, that yes, they want to enjoy some beauty content, but also they want something beyond just beauty, will find me, and then we can coalesce together, you know. Okay, this might sound weird, but and they do it a lot in the groups that I'm in, this follow for follow thing, and I used to do it before, right? So where you, so like follow Friday, for example, right? So you post your links and then you follow everybody that follows you back. That's not sustainable. I'm sorry. I used to do it and then I realized that's not sustainable. I'm going to follow the people that I find their content interesting and valuable to me. So that's what I started doing. I'm going to post my link. Drop your link below. I'll check it out. If I like your content, I'll follow. Because I don't want the pressure of following you just because I want you to follow me back. But then you know what's going to happen? A bunch of people are going to follow you, right? But none of them is going to interact with your content. They might throw you a like, or they might not even throw you a like. And then you have a bunch of, what is it called, ghost followers on your channel. That doesn't help you either. That doesn't help you, because you know what it's doing? It's telling Instagram that yes, you have a lot of followers, but those followers are not interested in your content. Oh, your engagement is telling Instagram, YouTube that your engagement is very, very low, you know, because they're comparing how many people you follow you compared to how many of those people actually interact with your content. That percentage, if it's very low, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, they're not going to push your content out to those people, even though they are following you. So what's the point? So I just stopped doing that follow for follow. I just post my content. If you like it, great, follow me. If you don't like it, no pressure, don't follow me. That's no big deal. And then I ask people to like post their content. It's not, people always say don't do follow for follow because it's annoying. It's not just that it's annoying, it's also that it doesn't work. Don't let anybody fool you, it doesn't work. Let's post good content. So that's where I'm at. I'm just going to continue posting good content that people can interact with, that people can enjoy, be entertained by, encouraged by. And then I'll hope that the right people find me, you know. And then I go to other people's page too, you know, because there are strategies that you can use to get your content seen more. So I go to other people's page and I comment, you know, if I see something that I like on their page, or maybe they have a product that I'm interested in, I'll comment, you know, because everybody deserves love, you know. There's no point in holding back like engaging with someone's content just because people don't engage with yours. You know, I will engage with anybody's content as long as I find it interesting. I will. You know what I noticed is I actually don't like full coverage foundation, because I used what's it called, this lady Uda. I used that foundation, right? I hated it. I didn't like the way it looks on me. It just looked so heavy. I didn't like it at all. So I noticed that I like medium coverage. I don't have a lot to cover anyway. As long as my skin is even and my discoloration is not like showing too much, I'm fine. Using concealer to highlight. I think I put too much. I usually don't do this much concealer. I've been doing concealer under my foundation. I didn't do that today, but I've been doing that for on my everyday look, and I've actually been liking that because I noticed that this concealer that I use is too bright for me, but I'm not about to throw it away because it's too bright. I'm going to finish it. I'm just blending this out. I'm going to go over it with my foundation brush because I know you guys can see that my under eye is, I pulled it. Like I said, I used too much. I usually don't use this much. I guess because I was talking, I was a bit carried away. Usually don't use this much at all. We'll turn it down with foundation, no problem. I'm gonna go in with my foundation brush. I've been using this Makeup Revolution stick foundation in F18, and I've been using it to like contour, and I love how it looks. I really love how it looks. And this shade is F18, so I just put it right here. I go like from the, what's this place called, the top of my ear, right, like right under my jaw. And this thing is very creamy. I love it because it's so easy to blend. It's very, very easy to blend. Go on my forehead, not too much dot on my nose, right here, and then I go under my jaw. One dot snatched. I just lost 10 pounds. Look. Oh gosh. Honestly, I don't think it looks like that. I think to me it just looks like, it gives me like a bronzed look, so that's why I like it. When I do like contour, I don't want it to look like I did it, so I always blend, like to the point that I might even over blend, because I want it to just be like an illusion. I don't want it to be obvious. So once I do that, I'll go back with my foundation brush and just make sure everything works into my skin well. And go over here too, because I don't want that harsh line. So I blend around there. See, it's already looking, you know, it looked very stark before. Now it's looking more blended and like it's one with my skin. The final thing that I want to talk about, that I've noticed, right, is the fact that it seems like people don't, I don't know if it's that people don't know how to do this, or maybe they are just not bothered. They're not interested in doing it. It's critical thinking. People, it's just something I've noticed, that a lot of people just don't bother thinking through some of their opinions or some of their thoughts. They just, it seems like a lot of people are just following a bandwagon, and they're just reacting to things, and they're not actually thinking about the situation that they are commenting on. They're not actually thinking about it and trying to figure out, okay, why do I think this way? Why do I have this opinion? Once there's a situation that makes people angry, they don't think about, okay, why exactly am I angry about this? And I find that that's where the fear of not fear, that's where collective thinking, that's why it's so common these days. Just kind of band together, like, oh, my favorite person has this opinion, so me too, I have this opinion. They're not taking the time to actually be like, okay, yeah, my favorite person has this opinion, but is it the right opinion? Is it a reasoned opinion? Does it make sense? I don't know. I feel like we are breeding a generation of, I don't want to say robots, but that's what it's looking like. People that are just taking information and then just spill it out, right out. They are not like processing the information and thinking through it. God gave us a brain for a reason. I didn't tell you guys what I'm using. I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me in Deep just to set. I'm just setting the rest of my face with a translucent powder. I believe it's been 9. I did not plan for this eye look to match my shirt, but it does, and I'm loving it. I just want to encourage everybody to think more, okay? All you guys are beautiful thinkers, like I always say. Have a medulla oblongata. I think that's the scientific name for your brain. I think, I'm not sure. Somebody tell me in the comment section if I'm right or wrong. I think I'm right. We all have medulla oblongata for a reason. I'm supposed to use it. Use it, man. CoverGirl Queen Collection powder in medium deep 425. It's actually very deep for me. It's very red. So I'm gonna use that kind of like as a bronzer. Just to kind of bring back some color to my face. I use a lot of powders, guys. I'm oily. I need it. The thing is, I look matte initially, but give me like an hour, I will look kind of like satin. So I'm not worried about looking too matte. And I always use a setting spray anyway, so I'll be using this as a bronzer as well, but it's like a shimmery bronzer. So I'm going to use it kind of like as a shiny highlighter bronzer type situation. So I'm just going to swirl and just go like that. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that it's pulling a bit of glitter on my cheeks. And I'm just going to put that on my cheeks. I don't think I'm going to use blush today. I think this is going to be my blush as well. Right. Highlight, I'm going to use Wet n Wild Mega Glow. Crown of my canopy. Just to reinforce that Milani bronzer I used. I don't know what color I want to pull down to the lower lash line. I think I want to pull the green. Yeah, let's do green. This is just Wet n Wild. You know what? Let's go in with this one. This is CoverGirl Intensify Me. If you guys see this liner in the store, run away. If the application was better, it would be good because it actually stays on. Like it stays on, right? But let me see if I can show you guys. Like, what is this? What is this? I have to like bend it to kind of push the product out. Then now go like this, and then it dries up. You basically have to use it like this by bend. How are you going to do a liner like that? But once it dries, it does not budge. So if they change the application, maybe I will get it again. But until then, no thank you. So pretty much I can only use it for like my under eye, because for the top, oh, it's such a hassle. See, it's already dry. It's once it stays, it stays. All right, so I'm gonna go in with CoverGirl Super Size Me mascara. I know that most people use false lashes for this look, but I am boycotting false lashes. Yes, I am. And then I'm going to use the same mascara, but the waterproof one on my lower lash line. Let's set the face. For my lips, I want to use... My eye is very cool tone, so yeah, I think I'm gonna use that. This is the new Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon. This color is accepted here. I'm gonna do a lip swatch of all the colors that I have in another video, so you guys watch out for that. My lips is acting weird, so I'll do the swatch and then I'll share my thoughts in the other video. I'm not very particular about my lips being like perfectly outlined and even, and I say that and then I'm going back. Most times I just slap the lipstick on and then I'm out the door. So that's the finished look, guys. What do you guys think? So the eyeshadow, I don't know. I don't like eyeshadows that have dry formulas. I don't, honestly. I'm just reinforcing the inner corner. Yeah. What do you guys think? I mean, I like the look. It came out okay. You know, I would say this. It's a very wearable, colorful look. You know, it's very wearable. It's not, because the palette doesn't pack a punch. So the colors are not like in your face. So I mean, that's a good thing. But took a little bit of finessing, but we got a nice look out of it. So not bad. So thank you guys for watching once again. I like doing this kind of get ready with me style videos. If you guys enjoy it too, let me know in the comment section. Drop me a like and then just say something. Yeah, keep doing it. We enjoy it. We don't enjoy it. It sucks. Whatever. Give me some comments in the comment section below. And thank you again for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.